What's up, Dunwoody? Welcome back to the podcast. It's all about Dunwoody, Georgia. My name is Matt Weber. Show is brought to you by Dr. Brett Friedman and Village Orthodontics and Discover Dunwoody. And today we've got an old friend, Miguel, and Huw has been on the podcast long time ago, years ago. He's with Dunwoody Restaurant Group, and they are putting together a real cool event that I wanted to highlight. It's called Tunes and Taps. Miguel, why don't you quickly introduce yourself, and then we'll let Huw carry the rest of the conwe've
I'm Miguel Romero.
Miguel before.
Yeah, I'm Miguel Romero. I'm the owner of Los Hermanos in Dunwoody. We've been there since 2020. For those of y'all who remember, we opened on the 4th of March of 2020, right before the pandemic. So
it was perfect timing.
It was perfect timing. Yeah. And yeah, it's been great ever since. Thankfully, we've done really well, and the community has supported us a lot. It's been great.
That's when you hooked the Webers. Actually, the Webers, I was addicted to.
Yeah, you've been going for a while. Yeah,
before you were even in Dunwoody. I knew you were going to crush it when you came here. So yeah, great job. And my wife's family is there every Friday. They love you guys. Huw, tell us about your business.
My business, well, we are the largest chain of pubs in Atlanta, predominantly in Dunwoody, the Dunwoody Sandy Springs area. We're out in Norcross at the Iron Horse. We predominantly do a casual fare, traditional British food. We do nachos just to go up against Miguel. And we've been around.
They're good too, by the way.
We've been around 30 years. The Dunwoody Tavern opened in 1996. And we're still rocking and rolling even now. Miguel takes care of the families and children. We take care of the adults and the men. So it's a great partnership in the Shops of Dunwoody.
You're a Dunwoody staple, just all over Dunwoody.
We are. We always have been. We love Dunwoody, and Dunwoody loves us. And we do a lot for the community, and the community does a lot for us.
Yeah. And I love y'all's shopping center. What are you going to do there? Tell us about the event, Huw. Tell us a little bit about the what you're raising money for, because I think that's a real important part as well.
So our biggest charity is Camp Twin Lakes. We've been sponsoring them for 30 years. We actually have a couple of buildings down there named after the company because of the fundraisers we've done. We used to do the Dunwoody Beer Festival for 11 years, which was huge, and at Perimeter Mile for Camp Twin Lakes. This is just a small idea. Miguel and I got together and said, let's do something in the shops to bring people here. And I said to him, could we raise money for Camp Twin Lakes? And he said, that would be fantastic. So we've got Camp Twin Lakes involved. All their volunteers will be here to pour the beer, the wine, and the cocktails. And we've got two fabulous local bands, the Mike Veal Band and the Basement Band. They'll be playing. It's a $20 entrance fee. That $20 goes to Camp Twin Lakes. And 20% of our sales for that day at the Dunwoody Tavern also goes to Camp Twin Lakes, which is a fabulous, fabulous charity for young children.
All right, quick timeout. You think about selling your home this year? Probably not. Statistically, like 10% of you are. And if that's you, I would love to be a realtor right now. If that's not you, plug into my What's Up Dunwoody Facebook pages and groups. You can follow Top End ATL on TikTok and Instagram. Let me help keep you informed on what's going on around town. And then when you do need an agent, you know right where to find me. Or maybe you know somebody who would like to move to the area. You can send them some of What's Up Dunwoody stuff and say something like, this guy would be a fun agent to work with. Because it's true. I'm actually super fun to work with. And I know this city, and I love this city more than the next guy. So if you ever need a real estate question answered, a neighborhood opinion, or just help connecting the dots around Dunwoody, hit me up. And thanks for listening to the podcast. This episode and every episode of the show is brought to you by Discover Dunwoody, Dunwoody's destination marketing organization that is focused on promoting the city, supporting local businesses, and driving visitors here. And if you follow What's Up Dunwoody on social, you've already seen a lot of their stuff. I'm constantly sharing their amazing videos that they put out because, frankly, they're better than I can make. So why not share theirs? The events page on their website is another one of the best resources in the city, and way more people should be using it. It's constantly updated. So bookmark whatsupdunwoody.com/events and look at it once a week because there's always something fun happening here. You just don't know where to find it.
Oh yeah, we're keeping all the children happy over in our green area. So.
You got such a nice area that like spans between your two businesses as well.
Right. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, because all the adults they tend to go obviously more towards Dunwoody Tavern, and then all the families, with their kids, they tend to go more towards us. We have the grass green area right there, and it's pretty open too. So For the moms who love the margaritas and the dads, it's great. Yeah.
Well, and it's
So
funny
we're
you were talking
also
about the. Sorry,
so
Miguel, you were talking about when you opened like right after COVID or right as COVID was hitting. That was actually kind of perfect because I don't think you would have got that much outdoor space. I don't think the city would have been okay with you or the shopping center okay with you taking over that whole space. And once you had it, it's such a nice outdoor area for seating. We always sit outside when we come there.
Yeah, it's a
I
great
think that worked
spot.
out well.
Yeah. There were some silver linings from the pandemic. One of them was also the fact that you can take alcoholic drinks to go.
Yeah,
That was one thing that everyone really really likes. Huw, I'm sure you guys are happy with
especially
that too. So yeah, it's awesome.
oh yeah. When the city
and you,
pulled down all the fencing and said we could open up, we expanded our patio like you did. And I do want to add also that there are 3 $1,000 gift certificates to the Dunwoody Restaurant Group being given away in a raffle for the event as well. And we have Stella Artois doing personalized chalice glasses. So you can come, you can get a chalice glass engraved, the Stella Artois chalice glass engraved. And Guinness is also doing their Ripple machine, which is a feature with Guinness where they put your face on top of the beer. So there's a lot of fun things are going to be going on that day as well. And then maybe
you've got
we'll
the
have
Guinness game on lockdown, right?
Sorry?
If you buy a Guinness in Dunwoody, it's from you, right?
Yeah.
Oh
You
yeah.
buy Guinness and Dunwoody, you buy it off the Dunwoody Restaurant Group. So maybe we'll have the battle of the nachos as well. What do you think, Miguel?
Nice.
Yeah, it sounds good. Yeah. Your Rubens against my tortas. We'll
There
see.
you go.
You have good food. You guys have a great food at Dunwoody Tavern. I think that's a strong point from you guys.
It is. It's underrated. A lot of people think
Yeah,
of
it
you
really is.
as
Yeah.
a lot of people think of you as a bar, but especially King George. Like I live over in that area, and we go to King George a lot just to pick up food and bring home. Your pretzels.
Oh well, thank you. Yeah, the pretzel's great. So the King George does really well. It's like we just built that big deck outside, and it's fantastic.
Yeah, and then when I went by the Dunwoody Tavern the other day, it looked like you guys had expanded even further outside. Yeah. That's a really nice area you got.
We put an outside bar there as well, so that that came after COVID. So we did the outside bar, and then we expanded the patio area. I think that Miguel and us really complement each other. So we both take care of different sections of the Dunwoody market. And I think we run well together. Yeah. That's why I thought he was a great partner to do this event. And we're bringing Vintage in as well. Vintage is part of this as well. Mario and Michelle. Michelle got voted best bartender in Dunwoody this year. Vintage Pizza. They're part of this deal as well.
Okay, nice. So you kind of taking over the whole shopping center.
Yeah.
Where are you doing the stage? Where are you doing, the music and that kind of thing? You figured it out?
We're putting the stage in the green area in the middle. That green kind of AstroTurf area where all the kids play.
Very well.
We're putting the stage there, and then we've got all the tents are in the parking lot, and all the sponsors will be in there. And we've told all the restaurants, if you want to bring your food in or any of the other tenants that want to showcase their products, they're all welcome to do it. It's all one big happy family.
Yeah, the Shops of Dunwoody is kind of like a family atmosphere, I feel.
Yeah.
You guys all that's where Dr. Brett Friedman with Village Orthodox is from.
And I think actually the Village has become, with the Funwoody group, the Village has become the entertainment zone for Dunwoody now.
It really has. Yeah. And especially you guys putting on concerts like this and stuff. Miguel, how'd the last concert go when you guys put
it went great? Yeah, it went great. It was the first time that we had gotten together and tried to figure out how to throw an event in our side of Dunwoody. We had a good crowd. The bands were great. It was cool for the high school kids to show what they've got, what they had. And I think it was, what was the name, Huw? Arturo Vidal was the name of the guy who performed last.
Francisco.
Francisco Vidal. Sorry. Yeah. He was great. His band was they did really well. People were dancing, and it was honestly, it was the first time we did it, so we didn't know how big it was going to be, but it worked out really well.
Okay. And you said basement band, and what was the other one that's showing up?
The Mike, excuse me, the Mike Veal band.
Mike Veal. Okay.
He's a staple in Dunwoody. He did an event
Yeah.
here for Dunwoody High School reunion about a month ago, and everybody loves him. He's so well known in this area.
Yeah. And I love how I feel like Dunwoody does have like just certain house bands that are always playing around.
They do.
Are you going to be out there, Miguel?
I'm sorry, what was that?
Are you going to be out there?
Oh,
Is your
maybe
band gonna be
next
out
year.
there?
Maybe next year. Yeah.
Next year.
Yeah.
Huw, have you ever
It'll be
heard
fun.
Miguel play?
I've never heard Miguel
Miguel's
play.
good.
No, is he any good?
He's good. Yeah, he
Yeah?
is surprisingly good. Yeah.
Thank you. I know, right? People are like, "Yeah, you don't look like a I guess like a musician or whatever." But no, I mean, you give me a guitar and I'll give you a show. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you played
that's
the
fun.
guitar?
Yeah. I'm a rhythm guitarist in my band and a backup vocalist. We're called Bad Habits. We play hard rock and metal.
There you go. So maybe next year we'll have him as the feature.
Yeah, when you need a metal band, Huw. There you go.
Oh,
So-
yeah. Get some Metallica, get some Iron Maiden going.
So we're going to make this an annual event. Miguel and I want to grow it. So the first
Okay.
one, it'll be a smaller. We're paying for smaller. But when we started out with the Dunwoody Beer Festival, the first year we had 200. In the final
Yeah.
one, 11 years later, we had 5,000 people. So you
Wow.
get it.
When was the last one?
Gosh, about 6 years ago. We used
Okay.
to do it.
Good.
We used to do it at the Perimeter. It was a massive
Yeah,
event.
I remember the name, but it was like right before the podcast started. Really,
Yeah,
that's awesome.
yeah. So when you come and you pay the $20, you get a glass to take with you at the end. You go around, sample all the beers. We got a load of beer. We got wine. We got everything for everybody. And then we want you to wander around and eat Miguel's food, eat our food, and just raise money for Camp Twin Lakes. This is going to be a great event.
Nice. All right. Well, yeah, I'll put that information out. Anything else you guys want to mention before we go?
Not really, except that I really think that Miguel and I should take on the Battle of the Nachos.
Battle of the Nachos?
let's do it.
Have a
Yeah, we can have a
competition?
vote.
Battle of
I
the
need
Nachos.
to come. I don't know if I've ever. I always get the same thing, Miguel. Every time I go there, you know that.
The
I'll try
burrito.
nachos.
The soda burrito. Yeah.
Maybe I'll determine who wins. Maybe I'll go.
There
over
you go.
Yeah. There you go.
Give those a try as well.
You try his nachos and try my nachos, and then try my fish and chips and his fish and chips.
Okay.
Yeah, fish tacos. Fish tacos. Yeah.
Tacos. The key to a good nacho is you want it to be like all even, you know? You don't want just like a pile of everything on top. I want all my nachos to be nice and even. So each one is an even bite. But that's just the way I like nachos.
Huw,
So-
who came up with the recipe for y'all's food?
Me. I do.
You came up with it?
I do all the food. Yeah, I'm a chef by trade. So,
yeah, because it's really good. Like, I mean, yeah, everything I've ever gotten there has been like it beat my expectations for sure.
Yeah.
I'm not
When
quite
did
sure how
you
to
did
take
you
that.
get in? Did you own restaurants before the Dunwoody Restaurant Group?
Yeah, I had a restaurant in California for 5 years.
Okay.
And my father had 3 restaurants, so I've been doing it since I
Gee,
was
what's the life?
a child. Yeah. In
Yeah.
those days, children could work. So at 8 years old, I was standing on a ice cream tub
Corn
doing
beer.
the dishes in my parents' kitchen.
That's awesome. That's
So I've
awesome.
done it all
Well,
my life.
I want to hear more about your businesses. So tell me about Dunwoody Tavern. Was that the first one?
That was the first one. I moved to Dunwoody just before the Olympics, set up the Dunwoody Tavern, and we were the only thing here. There was nothing else. You had, I don't know if you remember that far back, but you had Mexico City Gourmet. Do you remember that?
I was gonna ask you that.
No.
People remind me
I
of
know
that
the name.
place still. I heard it was a place to be.
It was, but they used to put 110% grain alcohol in their margaritas, and nobody knew, so everybody just got absolutely hammered. And then you had Arturo's, and that was it. There was nothing in Dunwoody. And I came here to visit a friend, and he went out with his girlfriend, and I said, I can't even get a beer and a burger here. So I went and I looked in this space, and I said to my partner, I said, we need to open up something here. So I sold the place in California, moved out here, and opened up the Dunwoody Tavern. And then if you remember, the next one was the Royal Oak, if anybody remembers that. Do you remember?
I do. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you have now? You've got King George, Dunwoody Tavern, and then
The
Brookhaven
ship
and
and
Norcross, Bat and Ball,
the ship and anchor in Sandy Springs, the Iron
Ship
Horse
and Anchor.
in
Okay.
the Iron Horse in Norcross, and the Bat and Ball in Brookhaven.
All right. Is the Dunwoody Tavern still your baby? Is that where you spend the most time?
No, I yes, it's the baby because it was the first. But
Can't
I
show
go to
favorite.
all of them. The Iron Horse is almost as busy as the Dunwoody Tavern. The Dunwoody Tavern is the biggest.
Really?
The Iron Horse is right behind it, numbers wise. It's a big place, and Norcross is a fabulous area if you've ever been there. Have you ever been to
Yeah.
Norcross?
Not to that one. I mean, I've been to Norcross plenty of times. I haven't been to Iron Horse though.
And then the
Need to check
Sandy
that out.
Springs. Sandy Springs has been there 22 years. You know, all our businesses are over 20 years old, except the King George, which is pushing 15.
Wow, that's crazy.
So yeah, we're well established. I have bartenders here at the Dunwoody Tavern that have been here longer than most restaurants in Dunwoody.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
You kind of move them around to all the different restaurants, or they stay at the one?
Bar is critical. Your bartender is your guy. You know, Miguel. We bump into Miguel in other places, and you go to those places because of your bartender. Is that not right,
so
Miguel?
No, yeah, for sure. I mean, you know, it's also good for bartenders and whoever else that builds relationships with their customers. So after throughout the years, that's something that people really appreciate. That's why at Los Hermanos and at Dunwoody Tavern, people always treat you really well. The servers are great, they're really friendly, and it is very important, to keep your staff. You want to keep them at your restaurant, not spread them out whenever you start growing.
Yeah,
that's a good point.
I always say a good bar is easy to find. A great bartender is harder to find.
Yeah,
for sure. I can see that. Yeah.
I mean, people in Dunwoody love the tavern, so thank you for bringing that to us. We need to get you on sometime just to talk about your business.
Yeah.
This is great. And so the date is May 30th. Do you know what time you're starting, or I guess it's a night?
May 30th, we're starting at 4:00 with the Mike Veal Band.
Okay.
And then at 7:00, the basement band comes on.
Okay.
And then,
nice.
and then I forwarded Miguel an email from Camp Twin Lakes. If you want to review that, that would be great because they made a statement for you.
Yeah, we'll put that information out.
Great.
Well, cool. Well, thanks, guys. Well, good luck with your second concert, Miguel.
Yeah.
Huw diving back into the event space.
This guy, he knows what he's doing for sure. He's the experienced one here. So
and then you need to come and eat both of our nachos and see which one's the best.
I will. Right after I put this out, or maybe right before I put this out, I'll come.
All right, sounds good.
My kids
if they win, it's okay.
Yeah. Thanks, guys.
Oh, it's gonna be a pop in. It'll be like the health inspection. I'll just like pop in.
There you go. Absolutely. All right.
Well, thanks, guys.
Bye.
Good luck.
All right. Well, thank you, guys.